Welcome to today's video that delves into an enduring mystery, D.B. Cooper, a name that echoes through the annals of aviation history, not for heroic feats or pioneering innovations, but for a tale shrouded in intrigue and uncertainty. A tale that begins on a chilly November day in 1971. D.B. Cooper, a specter, a ghost, a man without a past, yet a man who created a future filled with questions. His story is unique, standing alone as the only unsolved case of air piracy in the history of commercial aviation, a case that has baffled investigators for over half a century, leaving us wondering, was D.B. Cooper a real person or just a phenomenon? A figment of collective imagination, born out of one man's audacious act. It's a mystery that we're about to unravel, an enigma that we're going to dissect. So buckle up as we take off on this mysterious journey. It all started on a seemingly normal day, November 24th, 1971. In the heart of the bustling city of Portland, Oregon, a man identifying himself as Dan Cooper purchased a one-way ticket on Northwest Orient Airlines Flight 305. The destination? Seattle, Washington. His demeanor was as calm as the placid Oregon sky, his attire as nondescript as the everyman, yet his intentions were far from ordinary. As the airplane ascended and leveled off, Cooper did something that would forever etch this day into the annals of aviation history. He passed a note to Florence Schaffner, the flight attendant, a note that would turn this routine flight into a voyage of unparalleled suspense. The note revealed that Cooper had a bomb and his demands were as clear as they were audacious. Cooper wanted $200,000 in negotiable American currency and 4 parachutes, 2 primary and 2 reserve. He was not a desperate man on a suicidal mission. He was meticulous, composed, and calculating. His demand for 4 parachutes was a cunning strategy. It suggested that he might force the crew or passengers to jump with him, thus ensuring the authorities would not risk giving him a faulty parachute. Upon landing in Seattle, the authorities, with no other viable choice, acquiesced to his demands. Cooper received his ransom and parachutes, releasing the passengers in return. But the flight crew was not so fortunate. They were instructed to set a course for Mexico City at a low altitude and slow speed just right for a parachute escape. Then, somewhere between Seattle and Reno, Nevada, under the cover of the night and the roar of the engines, Cooper did something audacious. He lowered the aft stairs of the Boeing 727, stepped into the biting cold, and clutching his bag of money and his fate, he jumped. Then, in a daring move, Cooper did the unthinkable. As the aircraft flew towards Mexico, Cooper made his audacious escape. With $20,000 strapped to his body and a parachute on his back, he plunged into the dark abyss of the stormy night below. This was no ordinary exit. It was a daring leap into uncertainty, a vanishing act that would baffle investigators for decades to come. Cooper didn't just jump, he vanished, swallowed by the night, leaving only a trail of questions in his wake. What happened to him after he leaped from that plane? Did he survive the harsh landing, or did the unforgiving wilderness claim him as its own? Despite extensive search efforts, the answers to these questions remained as elusive as Cooper himself. In the days following the audacious escape, authorities launched one of the most extensive manhunts in American history. Helicopters combed the skies, ground units scoured the wilderness, and boats navigated the rivers, all in a desperate bid to find any trace of the daring hijacker. But the wilderness held its secrets close. Apart from a few bundles of ransom money found years later, no substantial evidence of Cooper's fate was ever discovered. This lack of evidence fueled speculation and gave rise to countless theories. Some believe Cooper perished that night, his body lost to the wilderness. Others suggest he survived, living out his days under a new identity, forever evading the grasp of the law. And then, there are those who think Cooper was never a man at all, but a mere phantom, a symbol of audacity and defiance. The truth, however, remains shrouded in mystery. Despite decades of investigation and the best efforts of countless detectives, the fate of D.B. Cooper remains an enigma. His daring escape stands as one of the greatest unsolved mysteries in American history, a vanishing act that continues to captivate and perplex. And just like that, D.B. Cooper vanished into thin air. His disappearance wasn't just a physical act, it was a vanishing act that extended beyond the physical realm into the annals of mystery and legend. A vanishing act that to this day leaves us asking, where did D.B. Cooper go? The FBI was left with a hijacking, a vanished man, and a mystery on their hands. In the wake of the shocking disappearance, the Bureau launched one of the most extensive and high-profile investigations in its history, dubbed NORJAC, short for Northwest Hijacking. A task force of top agents was assembled, their sole mission, to unmask the enigma that was D.B. Cooper. The physical evidence left behind was scarce, yet intriguing. Among the most significant were a black clip-on tie and a ransom note. The tie was later discovered to contain over 200 microscopic particles, including rare earth elements like cerium and strontium sulfide. This suggested that Cooper could have been an engineer or a chemist, or perhaps worked in a management position in a metals or chemical manufacturing plant. The ransom note, written in capital letters with a felt-tip pen, was thoroughly examined. Despite extensive forensic analysis, it failed to provide any conclusive leads. The note, along with the tie, remains one of the few tangible connections to the elusive Cooper. The investigation led the FBI down a labyrinth of leads and suspects, but all seemed to hit a dead end. Over the years, countless individuals have been investigated and subsequently ruled out. Some confessed to being Cooper, only to be discredited by the Bureau. One of the most compelling suspects was Richard Floyd McCoy. McCoy had committed a similar airplane hijacking and escape by parachute just 5 months after Cooper's disappearance. Despite striking similarities, the FBI ultimately ruled McCoy out, as he didn't match the physical description given by the flight attendants. In the end, the investigation into the D.B. Cooper case, which lasted 45 years, was reluctantly suspended in July of 2016 due to a lack of credible leads. Despite the exhaustive efforts, the case of D.B. Cooper remains unsolved. The legend of the man who hijacked a plane, demanded a ransom, and vanished into thin air continues to baffle us, making it one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of the 20th century. Over the years, the tale of D.B. Cooper has captivated millions. This captivating enigma has transcended the confines of a mere criminal case and has morphed into a cultural phenomenon, inspiring a plethora of creative works. The allure of the unsolved mystery has found its way into the heart of pop culture, sowing seeds of intrigue and speculation in the minds of artists and writers alike. From the silver screen to the printed page, the story of D.B. Cooper has been immortalized in various forms. Thrilling cinema, gripping novels, evocative songs, each medium offering a unique interpretation of the enigma that is D.B. Cooper. And yet, the story doesn't end there. The D.B. Cooper case has given birth to a myriad of conspiracy theories, each more captivating than the last. Some believe that Cooper was a disgruntled ex-employee seeking revenge. Others posit that he was a thrill-seeker who craved the adrenaline rush. There are even theories suggesting that Cooper was actually a woman, or that the hijacking was an elaborate hoax. These theories, although unproven, add layers of intrigue to an already compelling narrative. They keep the mystery alive, fueling our collective fascination with D.B. Cooper. After all, the allure of the unknown is irresistible, and the story of D.B. Cooper is a testament to that. D.B. Cooper, a man or a myth, continues to fascinate us. As we journeyed through the D.B. Cooper story, we unraveled a tale of mystery, audacity, and intrigue. We dove deep into the unsolved enigma, the daring hijacking, the baffling disappearance, and the relentless investigation that followed. We reflected on the enduring legend of D.B. Cooper, a figure shrouded in captivating mystery. While the mystery of D.B. Cooper remains unsolved, the legend lives on. Don't forget to subscribe for more captivating stories like this. Until next time, keep exploring the mysteries of our world.